This presentation is going to cover healthy teen relationships. We will cover information that includes why this topic is important and what can be done to prevent teen relationship abuse. Dating abuse is a very real issue for many students, as statistics show. In a national sample of the youth in the United States, 51% of dating girls and 43% of dating boys reported having ever been a victim of any kind of dating abuse. Additionally, of teens who are dating, 47% of the girls and 35% of the boys have experienced emotional dating abuse. 18.5% of girls and 19.4% of boys have experienced physical dating abuse, and 13.6% of the girls and 8.3% of the boys have experienced sexual dating abuse. Of note, 8.5 million adult women and 4 million adult men reported their first experience of abuse was prior to the age of 18. Furthermore, dating abuse is shown to be prevalent in adolescent and young adult groups and then declining with age. Other aspects of abuse include digital and gender role abuse. Being controlled and monitored through technology is the most commonly experienced type of digital dating abuse, with 65 to 75% of teens reporting being controlled and monitored through technology. Unfortunately, many teens do not see this as the controlling and manipulative behavior that it is. Teens as young as 12 years old have been pressured by partners via technology to sext, to send nude selfies, and to have sex. In one study, 32% of teens in a current or recent relationship reported experiencing digital sexual coercion. All teens, regardless of gender, can perpetrate physical dating abuse, though girls tend to use less severe forms than boys. Girls ages 12 to 17 are at the highest risk for sexual assault and rape. Close to 35% of their attackers are dating partners. Most others are friends, family members, or acquaintances. Teens in LGBTQ relationships, especially transgender youth, are at increased risk of being abused by a dating partner. Reasons for this increased risk are emotional vulnerability, including depression, anxiety, shame, low self-esteem, and stress from a history of being stigmatized and bullied, a limited dating pool that can lead to remaining in an abusive relationship, being pressured to date someone of a sex that they are not interested in, and fear of discrimination if they seek help with a relationship. Unhealthy relationships can have many negative effects for both the victims and the perpetrators. These include increased risk of thoughts of self-harm, depression, anxiety symptoms, engaging in unhealthy behaviors such as tobacco, drugs, or alcohol, antisocial behaviors such as theft, bullying, and hitting. Unhealthy relationships during teen years also sets the stage for potential relationship difficulties in the future. Perpetrators can also experience lower college aspirations, increased marijuana use, and increased family conflict. Furthermore, psychological and emotional dating abuse is shown to be just as harmful as physical abuse. Girls report more distress from all forms of abuse when compared to their male counterparts, but specifically from coerced sexting. Finally, the LGBTQ community can experience exacerbated consequences of dating abuse. So now we will move on to what a healthy relationship should look like. Healthy relationships in general can look different between different people or in different environments. A healthy relationship does not have one set of rules. However, there are some characteristics that really need to be present in all healthy relationships. These include respect, honesty, trust, and communication. Healthy relationships in teen years provide building blocks for other relationships. They also teach social skills, emotional growth, and promote increased self-esteem and independence. A healthy relationship can improve overall mental well-being and has been shown to decrease delinquency in teens. So what can you do to prevent yourself from ending up in a unhealthy relationship? Focus on preventing the unhealthy behaviors from ever happening. Foster healthy expectations in all relationships. Make sure your partner feels safe and you know one another's boundaries. Communication is key to having positive interactions in relationships. Be trustworthy and honest with your partner, and be sure you each are equal in the relationship. Next, strengthen your social emotional skills. You can do this by checking in with yourself so you know how you are feeling. Build your feelings vocabulary so you can explain how you feel to a partner. Journaling can also help you express yourself and stay in touch with your own feelings. Another major prevention method is practicing conflict management. If you are in a disagreement, sometimes it's best just to step away and take a breath. This helps you each check in with your emotions and be better prepared to discuss your situation. Listen and understand. Be sure you both understand the situation the same so there are no misunderstandings. Don't hit below the belt by bringing up past arguments or topics you know are hurtful to your partner. Once a solution is reached, acknowledge it. Finally, broaden your communication skills by listening and paying attention to your tone and body language. Follow the 5 C's. Be clear, concise, complete, correct, and courteous. Finally, here are a few other tips to help prevent unhealthy relationships for yourself and those around you. First, see something, say something. If you see someone being abused, say something. This can be done anonymously, but make sure a trusted adult knows what you saw. Think about ways around the barriers that may keep you from reporting. Males as allies. Having healthy relationships with trusted male figures is vital to creating and maintaining healthy relationships with others. Also, make it a point to practice healthy relationship skills in your easy relationships. Whether this is with a friend, parent, teacher, etc., practicing these skills can help you be better prepared to use them when you need. Finally, remember that conflict will happen and you can control your response. Learning how to deal with conflict effectively in adolescent relationships will help in many different types of relationships as an adult. Thank you for listening, and please reach out to Mercer County Health Department for any questions or concerns.